MOD video for today. Today I want to talk about this TED talk that I watched on YouTube, and it was this guy named Justin Baldoni. That was his name, Justin Baldoni, and the title of the TED talk was "I'm done being man enough." I'm sure if you look that up on YouTube here somewhere, you can find it. You can easily find it. Justin Baldoni, "I'm done being man enough." Anyways, so as I was watching that, I started thinking, the idea just kind of came to me, and I thought it was a good topic to talk about, because one thing that I want to get across on my channel, and I hope it comes through every time, every video. I hope you get that. My point is, my goal with this channel is for you to understand that the most important thing for you to do with your life is for you to be true to who you are. Be true to who you really are. Oh, it's not about these hoes and money? Oh, okay. And, like as I was watching the TED Talk, the guy was talking about how, growing up, he felt a lot of pressure, to be a certain way. We all did, nigga. That's what being a man is. And he did it for a long time. I think he said like 20 years or something. He was being the man that he was expected to be, being, like he was saying, like he being macho, doing this, doing that, playing sports, and I think he's like an actor, and all the roles he was getting was just manly roles, and he was talking about how he felt more comfortable, being sensitive, being okay with his emotions, like crying and stuff like that. And, he was talking about his dad was in the audience when he was giving the TED Talk, how his dad, put that pressure on him, and now his dad is like, like sensitive too, like he is. And it was a good TED Talk, man. It was, if you get a chance to, if you get some time, I think you should check it out. But I want to talk about this because I feel like there's still a lot of pressure on guys to be a certain way. And, it takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of courage for you to be true to who you really are. Be true to who you really are. Yesterday I made a video. I was talking about Russell Wilson and how and it's funny because like when someone is not being true to who they are, you can just see it. It's just so obvious, that they're trying so hard to be something that they're not. And it's funny because like a lot of people don't get it. It's like you better off, being true to who you are, because you making yourself happy. And that's the most important person. You gotta understand that. You gotta remember that the most important person is you. You gotta worry about your happiness, bro. And he was talking about, all the pressure he felt, to be a certain way, but really he didn't want to be like that. But he felt the pressure, so he was trying to be that. But then he said, I'm done. I'm just gonna be who I am. I'm sensitive. I'm this. I'm that. And it's whatever, man. It's whatever. And I that's one thing I always wanna make sure it comes through my videos is I'm not here to pressure you or to tell you to be a certain way that you're not. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be comfortable with who you are. Be true to who you are. Don't tell me what to do, nigga. Like especially like being in a relationship, sometimes there's that pressure. Forget your homies, bro. A pressure from a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like these girls expect you to be a certain way, but if that's not who you are, why are you doing that, bro? For who? It's for whom, nigga? Where'd you learn English? I think it's for whom. I don't know. When the most important person here, it's you. So just remember that, bro. Be true to who you are. Be true to who you are. Like I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not afraid. I'm proud of who I am. I'm an introvert, no doubt, bro. I'm happy about it. I like being by myself a lot. I have very few friends, very few. But those are people that I trust and I like. And I'm not trying to be, I don't like being around a lot of people. That's just who I am. And you don't have to be this way. If you, like I've said this many times, if you're the party guy, be the party guy. If you're the shy guy, be the shy guy. If you're the nerd, be the nerd, man. Be true to who you are. Be true to who you are. If you're the gangster, be the gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, are you really out here promoting violence? You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm just saying, man. I don't know if you can see like through my videos, like I'm happy with myself. I'm happy who I am. It's just who I am. I'm not trying to be anybody else. And I remember when I was, when I was in a relationship, I wouldn't even say that I felt the pressure, but I still felt like I had to do things, you know what I'm saying, to make her happy. So, I had to go to like certain places that I didn't really want to be, didn't really want to go to, being around people that I really didn't like. But, I feel like it was all part of the process, man, because I think it's a process you got to go through to really know who you are. You got to go through situations where, you're in a situation you tell yourself, you know what? This is not for me. This is not for me. I got to get the hell out of here. And I just know that I will never like jeopardize my happiness again for somebody else. That's a promise. I will never try to be someone that I'm not for somebody else. I'm not doing that anymore. And I just want to save you the time and the pain and the disappointment you're gonna have in yourself if you try to be like your friends or try to be like your brother or your sister or whoever you're trying to be like. Don't try to be like that person. Try to be like you, bro. Yo, if you're enjoying this video right now, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, all right? Also follow me on the gram so you can get to know me a little better, all right? I love you. Take care. You gotta you gotta learn how to love yourself. And I'm not talking about being your meat. I've said this before. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just loving who you are as a person, as a man. Be true to who you are. Like the guy on a TED Talk, he was talking about he likes to cry, but when he was growing up, crying as a man, it's like a sin. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sin. But if you feel like crying, bro, cry. It is what it is, man. We're humans. We have emotions. It's part of it. So I just want you to always remember to just be true to who you are, man. Be true to who you are. If someone doesn't like you for who you are, bro, do you really think they need to be in your life? That depends on how she looks. Do you? Is it really worth? Because no girl, bro, looks good enough that you gotta have to be somebody else. If she doesn't like you, someone else will. You better take that back, bro, because I would do anything for Ruby Rose. And I think that's like the problem with a lot of us is the reason we try to be something that we're not is because we feel like, the girl that we're with or the girl that we want, if she doesn't like us for who we are, no one else will. That's what we think. And let's keep it real. I've been there. You've been there. But, like I've been saying this late, like the point of my channel, bro, is just to get you out of that mindset. If someone doesn't like you for who you are, it's their problem, not yours. And there's nothing wrong with the person that doesn't like you for who you are. Maybe you're just not their type. You're not their style. Maybe they like the gangster type. Maybe they like the shy guy. Maybe they like the party guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they like the introvert guy like me. You just don't know. This is why, you know what I'm saying? I always say, like, don't waste your time with people who don't want to be with you, bro. Like a girl, if you're an introvert or, you know what I'm saying, and you approach her and she's like, I don't want to talk or whatever, she doesn't want to mess with you, let it go, bro. I can promise you that when you find the right person, they will like you for who you are. They will like you for who you are, who you truly are. So don't try to be something that you're not. Just try to be yourself, bro. Try to be yourself and you'll be all right. You'll be all right, I can promise you. And then you're going to be so much happier when you can actually be true to who you are and someone loves you for that. Because the right person is out there, bro. So you out here trying to be something that you're not for someone that doesn't really like you. When someone that's out there that's really going to love you for who you are, it's out there. But you're here wasting your time trying to be something that you're not. So you're gonna have to make a decision, bro. Who you want to be happy here? Them or you? Are you doing this for them or for you? If the New Year's resolution type deal is what gets you going, bro, then make that be your New Year's resolution. Now I'm just gonna make myself happy. I'm gonna be true to who I am. And if someone doesn't like me for who I am, that's their issue. I'm not gonna change who I am. And I have to make this point, like, I'm not talking about like if you've been let's keep it real. Like if you've been like committing crimes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You should probably change that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about just personality wise. You know what I'm saying? If you're making bad financial decisions, you should change that. Don't just say, you know what? I'm just gonna do what. No, not like that, bro. I'm talking about like, you know, your personality, who you are as a person, right here, bro. I'm talking about this right here. That's the point of today's video, bro. Be true to who you are. Don't try to be the manly man that everyone expects you to be, or don't try to be the girly guy or the sensitive guy that these girls want you to be, or don't try to be the party guy or the shy guy or the nerd or this or that. No, just be true to who you are. Whoever you are, that's who you gotta be true to. That's the person you gotta focus on making happy. You, no one else. Anyways, that's the message for today, bro. Just my humble opinion. Peace.